I will not say it.
Dantooine. It seems like a lifetime since I last set foot on her surface. Though in truth, it's only been a few months. We should be safe from Malak here. For now, at least.
Safe? You saw what his fleet did to Terrace. There wasn't a building over 2 stories high left standing. They turned the planet into one big pile of rubble.
Even the Sith would think twice before attacking Dantooine. There are many Jedi here, including several of the most powerful masters of the Order. There is great strength within this place.
I agree with Bastila. We should be
We can
safe
get supplies here and recuperate. The Academy is a place of mental and spiritual healing. Something we could all use after what we've been through.
Maybe you're right. It isn't easy to witness the annihilation of an entire planet. I know Mission must be taking it pretty hard.
She will find a way to come to terms with her grief. She's stronger than she appears. We just need to give her time. Now I must go speak with the Council. I need their advice on recent developments. After I've met with them, I will meet you outside the ship. I've spoken briefly with the Council. They request an audience with you. We should go at once.
An audience with the Jedi Council? It's pretty unusual for someone who isn't even a Jedi. What's this about, Bastila?
I'm sorry, Koth, but I cannot tell you. All I ask is that you trust in the Force and the wisdom of the Council.
Well, I don't like being left out of the loop, but I'm not looking to get you in any trouble with the Jedi Masters. We'll do things your way for a while.
Come, they're expecting us. I will lead you to the Council chambers.
You there, Padawan. Why are you not wearing the customary robes of the Jedi? Do you mock the honor traditions of our order?
I believe you are mistaken. I am not a Padawan. I am Count Groovula. I came here with Bastila.
I have heard of her. They say she has already mastered the art of battle meditation. Remarkable in one so young. Though I've heard she has a foolish pride in her own talents. But as for you, you claim you are not a Padawan? I find this hard to believe. The Force is strong within you. I can feel its presence. If this is some type of jest, it is in very poor taste. The Jedi Order is not a subject for jokes.
I'm telling you the
Please
truth.
forgive the abruptness with which I first greeted you.
Or
It was
am I?
harsh and perhaps unfair. My master often warns me that I must learn to control my emotions. I see I have much left to learn. I wish you a pleasant stay here on Dantooine. May the Force be with you.
And with you.
They're waiting for you inside.
Ah, so you are the one who rescued Bastila. It is appropriate you are here. We have been discussing your rather special case. I am Jar, a member of the Jedi
Hello,
Council.
Jar.
With me are Master Vrook, Master Vandar,
Ed
and
Asner.
of course the chronicler of our academy, Master Dorak. Padawan Bastila, I am sure you are already familiar with.
Well, yeah, we just flew in with her. What do you want from me?
Bastila tells us you are strong in the Force. We are considering you for Jedi training.
I don't know if I'm ready for this.
Do not worry. I am confident in your ability to learn.
Master Jar speaks out of turn, perhaps. We need indisputable proof of your strong affinity to the Force before we would even consider accepting you for training.
Proof? Surely the entire Council can feel the strength of the Force within this man. And I've already related to you the events that took place on Terrace.
Perhaps it was simple luck.
We both know there is no luck. There is only the Force. We all feel the power in Bastila's companion, though it is wild and untamed. Now that this power has begun to manifest itself, can we safely ignore it?
The Jedi training is long and difficult, even when working with a young and open mind. Teaching a child is hard. How much harder will it be for an adult to learn the ways of the Jedi?
I'm willing to try my best. My age has nothing to do with it.
Traditionally, the Jedi do not accept adults for training, though there are rare exceptions in the history of our order. But you are a special case.
I agree with Master Dorak. Many of our own pupils are leaving the Jedi Order to follow the Sith teachings. We need recruits to stand against Malak. With Revan dead...
Are you certain Revan is truly dead? What if we undertake to train this one and the Dark Lord should return?
We should discuss this matter more fully in private. Bastila, you and your
Rather
companion must
cryptic.
go. This is a matter for the Council alone.
As you wish, Master Vandar. We shall return to the Ebon Hawk and leave you to your deliberations.
The dark side is strong in this place. I can feel its power. Is this wise? The ancient Jedi sealed this archway. If we pass beyond this door, we can never go back. The Order will surely banish us. Are the secrets of the Starforge so valuable? Can its power truly be worth the risk?
This morning's getting stranger by the minute. First Bastila comes out looking like she saw a ghost, and now you. Well, Bastila did mention that you should go to the council chambers before she left. It's no doubt urgent, so you shouldn't keep them waiting. No, she didn't. She didn't seem well, as I recall, and for that matter, neither do you. Are you all right? You got it.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But I suppose that's why we need to stop Malak, right? The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
I cannot render assistance, citizen. Move along.
Greetings, my young friend. I assume you are not a member of the Order, as you are not wearing the traditional garb of the Jedi. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Kratos Uriko, proprietor of the general store here on Dantooine. Not much to look at now, I'll admit. I mean, look at the planet. Majestic fields, rolling plains, wide open terra firma, elbow room. Once word gets out, we'll have settlers and tourists from the get. And I guess we'll be waiting for them. Not that blasted Zerka Corporation, that's for sure. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings on the evils of the Zerka Corporation, I'll bet. What can I do for you? What do you have against the Zerka Corporation? Don't get me started on Zerka. They've got a monopoly on half the galaxy already. And they do everything they can to keep anyone else from getting a foothold in their territory. Extortion, bribing officials, government diplomats. Sounds like Microsoft. What? Not to mention driving up prices on essentials like food and water. Distant colonies, and since they've thrown themselves in with the Sith, things have only gotten worse. How's that? Sith are tangled up in an expensive war with the Republic. They need supplies, equipment, and resources. There's lots of opportunities for a company with no morals like Zerka. It's bad enough they're helping to finance the Sith war effort, but I've heard rumors of even worse stuff. Slaving, pillaging planets of their resources, genocide of indigenous species. The Sith and Zerka Corporation seem like a perfect match. You didn't come here to listen to my ramblings on the evils of the Zerka Corporation, I'll bet. What can I do for you? See what you have. Okay. Advanced med packs, yes. Antidote kit, yes. Okay. Let's sell some stuff. Remember, we're selling. Don't click on anything unless you want to sell, Tom. Okay? All right, buddy. Oh, I picked up an Arcanian shield, which is the second best shield in the game. Well, second best with the default story mode. It seems like there's some DLC that you went out to this space station and encountered some Darcians, Gildarcians, or whatever they're called, and they I think if either they dropped or I found another shield. Can't remember what it was called though. Okay, anyway. There is a shield that we pick up. It's a prototype. It's a Verpine prototype shield is what it's called. It's the best in the game. And it's the coolest looking shield in the game as well. I don't have anything to sell. I'm just scrolling back and forth, up and down. Not paying attention. Owner of the outpost of AirTech droids. Protocol droids are not programmed to interact with customers, so you should. Okay, let me see what you have. Alright. Yeah, we could probably stand to get a couple of these advanced repair kits and see what else. A lot of the stuff that I eventually equip on T3, we find, so really not necessary to spend any creds over here. Okay. Yeah. Takes care of that. Now, there's this dude over here. We could talk to him now. He's going to tell us a sad tale about a missing kid. But we can't do anything about that right now. So. May I take a moment? Go ahead. I represent a human citizen of Dantooine by the name of Rundo Ot Solem. His ranch has had considerable difficulty with Mandalorian raiders for many years. His young daughter was kidnapped by those raiders many years ago and has not been returned. Might you have news of her? Her name is Sasha. Many years ago? Really? You see, I played this several times, like I said, and that's the first time I paid attention to that one part, a key part. Many years ago. That's key. Sorry, I have not, and there's a reason I'm bringing that up. Sorry, I have no idea what you're talking about. Oh, that is too bad. I shall have to continue my search. Are there problems with the Mandalorians? I understand they are, though I know little of history behind the conflict. Is there anything of interest on Dantooine? Large urban center. If that is what interests you, I find a variety and number of natural habitats to be most intriguing. If you get the chance, I would urge you to explore the planet's ranges in more detail. They are quite beautiful. I'll keep an eye out for your girl. Yeah. So this will be later. There will be more to talk about. We can talk to this guy too. Welcome to the Jedi Enclave on Dantooine. I do not believe we know each other. My name is Isra Lur Jada. Jada? You may call me Disrupt. I have not heard of any new apprentices being accepted for training recently. What brings you to this place, if I may ask? I came here with Bastila. Yes, of course, I should have known. I've only heard a little of how she escaped the destruction of Taurus. Tell me, did she save you from the planet? I saved her. Are you kidding me? We worked together. Yeah. Oh, I see. Well, I meant no offense, of course. In any case, it is good to have her back on Dantooine. Again, hope you enjoy your time on Dantooine. May the Force be with you and with you. Help, save me and rescue me and help me. And, no. Okay.
Bastila has told us of a most unusual development. She claims you and she have shared a dream. A vision of Malak and Revan in the ancient ruins here on Dantooine.
These ruins have long been known to us, but we believe them to be merely burial mounds. Perhaps they're more than we first suspected, if Revan and Malak found something there.
Yeah, they seem to be searching for something.
Bastila has described this shared dream to the Council in great detail. We feel it is more than a dream. It is a vision. The Force
A
is
vision?
acting through you, as it acts through Bastila.
No vision. I'm having visions now? I trust in your greater wisdom. I mean, why would my character just say this? He's been having visions all along. Call them dreams, if you will. But
you and Bastila share a powerful connection to the Force and each other. This is not unheard of. Connections often form between master and student.
looks like a K-pop
Rarely does a
tree.
bond develop so quickly.
Kind of a sickly
Whatever
looking K-pop
dangers
tree
may
in
lie
the background.
ahead, we cannot ignore the destiny that has brought you and Bastila here to us, together.
Are you saying I'm joined with her?
You and she are linked, as is your fate to hers. Together, you two may be able to stop Darth Malak and the Sith.
But do not let your head be filled with visions of glory and power. Such thoughts are the path to the dark side. The way of the light is long and difficult, as you must learn. Are you ready for such hardship?
I will try my best. That's what I'll
Understand
do.
that there is little choice in this matter, for you or us. Across the galaxy, the numbers of our order dwindle. We have sent many Jedi in quest of a way to thwart Malak's advance. Many have not returned. The Sith hunt the Jedi down like animals, ambushing and assassinating our brothers wherever they are found. We fear it is only a matter of time until they discover even this hidden refuge.
Other Jedi have fallen from the light and embraced the dark side, giving their allegiance to the Sith and Malak, their Dark Lord.
How can he be stopped?
Perhaps our hope lies in the dream you and Bastila shared. The Council has come to the conclusion that you and Bastila must investigate the ancient ruins you dreamed of.
Perhaps there you will find some clue, some explanation of how Revan and Malak were corrupted. And perhaps there you shall find a way to stop them.
Okay, I'm ready.
The
Let's
Force
do it.
flows through you like no student we have ever seen. But you're willful and headstrong, a dangerous combination.
Before we send you to investigate the ruins, you must be trained in the ways of the Jedi, so that you can resist the darkness within yourself, within all of us. Otherwise, you are doomed to fail.
As you wish.
We must begin your training at once. You have a destiny upon you that you must be prepared to face. The entire fate of the galaxy is upon you.
I can only hope you will prove up to the task.
The path you have chosen to walk is difficult. Intensive training will prepare you physically for the demands of the Order. Meditation will teach you to channel the power of the Force. To truly understand the way of the Jedi, you must open your mind to knowledge. Seek wisdom in the teachings of the great masters of our Order. A Jedi is never alone. Others in the Order will always stand by you. You and Bastila share a special bond. Do not be afraid to turn to her when you need help in your training. The way of the Jedi is difficult. It requires great discipline. Yet even though you are a mere apprentice, your potential is unlimited, and your progress amazing. In all my years, I have never seen one who has mastered the initial training so quickly. You've done in weeks what many cannot do in years. I am honored to welcome you fully into the Jedi Order. Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy.
What must I do to
In the
prove
traditions
myself?
and customs of our Order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations, you must successfully complete 3 tests before you earn your place among the Jedi.
I'm ready for the test, Master Czar.
These tests will see if you have truly mastered the training you have been given,
Jar.
both mental and physical. Upon completing these tests, you will pass from apprentice to Padawan and join in the ranks of the Jedi. First, I will test your knowledge of the Jedi Code. These tenets must always guide your actions. In everything you do, you must always be conscious of their wisdom. You must prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the Code. Return when you feel you are ready for this challenge.
I will.
Good evening, Apprentice. I trust your training goes well.
Just started.
I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon.
Oh,
Good evening, Apprentice.
God damn it.
All
That's why you
Jedi
do
must
that,
know
huh?
the Code. Its tenets are the fundamental teachings of our order. Think and meditate on
Kick
these
us out of a
codes,
combo. We're not
Apprentice.
finished.
There is no emotion. There is peace.
There's
There is
peace.
no
Yeah,
ignorance.
remember that. Just
There
say
is
that,
knowledge.
Tom. There's no emotion.
There is
There's
no
peace.
passion.
There's no ignorance.
There is
There's
serenity.
knowledge.
There is
Passion,
no chaos.
serenity, chaos,
There is
harmony, death,
There is
force.
no death. There is the Force.
Peace.
I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon.
Yes.
Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, Apprentice.
No emotion, there is peace. No ignorance, there is knowledge. No passion, there is serenity. No chaos, harmony. Death, force.
Greetings, my young pupil. Your progress has been most remarkable so far. Are you here to continue your training in the ways of the Jedi?
I am.
Soon your apprenticeship will end, and you will be granted the title of Padawan, the lowest rank of those within the Jedi Order. Yet first you must prove yourself worthy
Yes,
in the
yes,
traditions
yes,
and
yes.
customs of our order, as handed down from master to pupil for 1,000 generations. You must
Right.
successfully complete
Yeah, I thought we already.
these
I'm
tests.
ready for
was
these
first,
tests.
and
Okay.
You must now
First-
prove you have a. There is no emotion.
All right.
There is no ignorance. There is no passion. That is not correct, Apprentice. Perhaps you are not yet ready for this challenge. There is no
God
shame.
damn it.
Return when you feel you are. Greetings,
God damn it,
my
Tom.
young.
God damn it, Tom. God damn it.
Soon your
I'm ready.
traditions.
Okay.
These tests will see it
Man,
first.
why do
I
you
will
have to go through
must
this
now
whole?
prove you have a Jedi's understanding of the code by completing the. There is no
Okay, let's go.
emotion. There is no ignorance. There is no passion. There is no chaos. There is no death.
There's the force.
You have learned your studies well, Apprentice. It will not be long before you are a full member of our order. But first, you must pass the second test and learn about the most prized possession of a Jedi, the very symbol of our order, the lightsaber. The lightsaber is the traditional weapon of our order. It is a symbol of a Jedi's skill, dedication, and authority. And each lightsaber is as individual as the Jedi who wields it. The blade is made of pure energy, focused by polished crystals in the hilt. As the second test, each Jedi must construct his lightsaber with his own hands. And now it is your time. Speak with Master Dorak, and he will guide you through the choosing of a crystal.
Okie dokie.
Ah, you have come, young apprentice, at Master Zar's bidding. He sees great promise in you, As do I. The time has come for you to choose the color of your lightsaber. This color also reflects your demeanor and position within the Order.
Okay, what colors?
Blue is the color of the Jedi Guardian. This Jedi battles against the forces of evil and the dark side. They focus more on combat training and use of the lightsaber. Yellow is the color of the Jedi Sentinel. This Jedi ferrets out deceit and injustice, bringing it to light. They focus less on combat and more on other skills and abilities. Green is the color of the Jedi Consular. This Jedi seeks to bring balance to the universe. They mediate between other groups, using their powers to end conflict and preserve peace. Indeed, we shall see. I will now ask you questions, and your responses will indicate which class you lean most towards. A woman and her small child are beset by a desperate-looking group of thugs. They're menacing her with weapons, and she screams to you for help. What do?
Stop thugs and find out why they are attacking her.
Very well. On to the next question. You are in combat with a dark Jedi allied with the Sith. There is a pause in the combat. What do?
Find out why he turned and try to turn him
I
back.
suspected as much. Now for the next question. There is a locked door, and your goal lies on the other side. What do? I am beginning to see a pattern here, Apprentice.
Knock,
I have
knock.
a feeling about what you would be best at. But first, the final question. You are the head of an enclave on a contested world. The Dark Jedi have infiltrated and are causing unrest across the planet. What do?
Coordinate with the planetary government to identify
Yes, I thought as
the
much.
infiltrators.
As I suspected, you would be most suitable as a Jedi Consular. Which color and path do you believe yourself most suited to, Apprentice?
Well, as I stated, green.
Here is a green crystal for your lightsaber. Go speak to Master Jar again, and he will instruct you on how to construct it.
Okay, the thing is, not really locked into a color. However, locked into a skill tree. And it can be kind of rough with Consular in certain ways. The progression is slow. For instance, like with the combat feats. The physical stuff. Let's see, remaining points. Read injury. Yeah, I gotta boost that. Go for 2-weapon fighting, maybe. Feat provides visuals. Yeah. Go with 2-weapon fighting and cure. Resistance, maybe.
Ah, good. Now that you have selected your crystal, we shall begin the construction of your lightsaber. You have done extremely well in constructing your lightsaber, Apprentice. Your
It's a
crystal
gift.
seems to have been set perfectly. It is rare indeed for that to happen the first time one constructs their lightsaber. These crystals are very rare, found only in certain caves strong in the Force. By adding crystals to your lightsaber, you can alter or enhance its properties. There have even been unconfirmed rumors of certain Force-sensitive caves here on Dantooine that may hold these crystals.
Should I know anything else about lightsabers? I can find
It is a rumor
crystals.
only. I do not know if there's any truth in it, but you must learn first to use your lightsaber and take care when drawing it. Your lightsaber identifies you as a member of the Jedi Order. With such recognition comes honor and respect, and the attentions of dangerous enemies. The Sith and Dark Jedi will seek to destroy you, Apprentice. And you must prove yourself worthy in battle against a foe who also wields a lightsaber. Are you ready to face the final challenge, Apprentice?
Sure.
For every Jedi, the threat of the dark side is always present. You must truly understand this before you are accepted into the Order. You must see the corruption of the dark side for yourself. Even here on Dantooine, there are places where the dark side holds sway, twisting and tainting nature itself. The ancient grove once used for deep meditation by the Jedi is now tainted. A wave of darkness perverts the region around it. The Kathhounds in the area have become savage and ruthless. They have become a threat to the settlers, a threat the Jedi have promised to stop.
What would you have me
The
do?
Kathhounds are but a symptom of the true problem. You must journey into the grove and confront the true source of the darkness. That is your task.
Do you have no other guidance?
I can say no more. Some things you must see for yourself. None of the other Jedi at the Academy are permitted to help you in this task. But remember this, my young apprentice. A Jedi acts with patience and care, and those on the dark path are not always lost forever. The dark side still taints the ancient grove. Your lessons cannot continue until the spreading corruption of the dark side has been stopped. This is your task, apprentice. May the Force be with you.
And with you. Uh-huh.
If you have questions, you should direct them toward the Jedi Council members.
Greetings, young apprentice. Have you come seeking knowledge of the past?
Yes.
Those who do not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. Or so they say. As a chronicler of the Academy here on Dantooine, I feel it is my duty to share the history of our order with the newly initiated. Unfortunately, our recent history is one of tragedy and bloodshed. The Mandalorian Wars, the fall of Revan and Malak, the rise of the Sith. There are important lessons to be learned from these events, if we do not wish to repeat the mistakes of our past.
Tell me the history.
Of course, I could not tell you the entire history of our order. The Jedi have existed for thousands upon thousands of years. We are as old as the Republic itself. Instead, I will begin 40 years ago with the War of Exar Kun. Like Malak and Revan, Exar Kun was a Jedi who fell to the dark side and led an army against the Jedi and the Republic. Exar Kun was defeated, but the war left both the Republic and our own order severely weakened. For 20 years we struggled to rebuild, trying to erase the scars of the terrible conflict. All things in time. You shall learn that history is an intricate weaving of many events. No one thing can be understood without the proper context. 20 years ago, the Mandalorians, aware that the Republic was in a weakened state, began conquering small worlds on the Outer Rim. They were careful to choose only planets outside the Republic's jurisdiction. After much debate, the Senate chose not to intervene. As long as the Mandalorians avoided planets that were members of the Republic itself, there would be no retaliation. Well, you can hardly blame the Republic. The memory of war was fresh in everyone's mind. Nobody was eager to relive the horrors in a campaign against the Mandalorians. But in the end, it was unavoidable. The Mandalorians stockpiled resources from their conquered worlds, preparing for a massive assault. 7 years ago, they launched a simultaneous attack in 3 separate sectors of Republic space. The Senate had no choice but to retaliate with the entire Republic fleet. The Mandalorian Wars had begun. The Republic petitioned the Jedi Council for aid, but there were many factors to consider before we allowed ourselves to be drawn into another conflict, so soon after the war with Exar Kun. While the Jedi Council preached patience, there were many among our order who were eager for us to join the battle. 2 young knights in particular demanded immediate action, Revan and Malak. They rallied many of the Jedi to their cause, and against the wishes of their masters, joined the Republic fleet battling the Mandalorians. Revan was a brilliant military leader, and the Republic fleet began to win victory after victory. 4 years ago, the Mandalorians surrendered unconditionally. Revan and Malak were heroes, the great saviors of the Republic. 1/3 of the Republic fleet was under their direct command. And then something happened. Instead of returning after the war's end, the ships under Revan's command went deep into unexplored space. They claimed to be searching for the last remnants of the Mandalorian fleet. All contact was lost. For many months it was assumed some great disaster had befallen the entire fleet. Everyone thought they were dead. There were unsubstantiated rumors of Revan and Malak being seen on a number of different planets during these months, scattered sightings that were never confirmed. Perhaps they simply went far beyond the edges of Republic space. Maybe they found previously undiscovered hyperspace routes to the ends of the galaxy. Nobody knows for certain. 3 years ago, Revan and Malak returned at the head of a massive invasion fleet. Revan had assumed the title of Sith Lord. The hero had become a conqueror. Some of the ships in the Sith fleet are those that were under Revan's command during the Mandalorian Wars. But many more are of an alien design we've never seen before. The source of this massive fleet is one of the many things about the Sith we cannot explain. It seems impossible to have created it in such a short time, yet we cannot deny its existence. The source of the Sith soldiers is unfortunately much easier to understand. Initially, the bulk of the force were former Republic soldiers who had served under Revan. With each conquest, thousands more flocked to join the invaders, swelling their numbers. Even many of our own order have betrayed us, lured by Sith promises of riches and power. For 2 years, the Sith were all but invincible. Fortunately, Bastila and her battle meditation allowed the Republic to win a few key victories and kept the Sith from total triumph. In desperation, we set a trap for the Dark Lord. Bastila was with the strike team that tried to capture Revan, as you probably know. She was there at Revan's end. That was nearly a year ago, but things have not improved. Malak has stepped in and assumed the mantle of Dark Lord for himself, though he's far from Revan's equal in strategy or tactics. Still, his fleet continues to grow in both ships and soldiers. If we do not find some way to stop the Sith soon, Malak will overwhelm us with sheer numbers. Revan's tale shows us how even the greatest of Jedi can fall to the dark side. You must always be on guard against the evil that dwells within you. Think hard upon this lesson. This facility is a training academy. The archives here are restricted to those who have attained the rank of Master. We must protect overeager Padawans from being exposed to dangerous knowledge. The pursuit of knowledge is a noble goal, but there are some things that require the wisdom of a master to truly understand. You should ponder the history of Revan. It contains many lessons you may need if we hope to defeat Malak and the Sith. May the Force be with you.
Good evening, Apprentice. I trust your training goes well. I have faith that you will achieve the rank of Padawan soon. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress. May the Force be with you, Apprentice.
I see you insist on wandering the halls of our enclave when you should be busy studying your lessons.
Gee, thanks. It's really nice seeing you too. My training is going well. Thanks for asking.
The rank of Padawan. Master Jar is most impressed with your progress, but I cannot help but wonder if you move forward too quickly.
All right. Master Vrook, played by Ed Asner, voiced by Ed Asner. Mary Tyler Moore show way back when. It was also, God, what was that show? He was like I think it was a private detective. Maybe it was called Lou. No, his character's name was Lou in the Mary Tyler Moore show. I don't know. Can't remember. So, indeed. We'll be heading out this way. Past that droid.